Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Joe Rogan Experience. Today, alright, listen man, have you ever just sat down and really thought about it? We landed on the moon in 1969. 1969. That's over 50 years ago. And somehow, we just stopped going. Like, boom. Done. Pack it up, boys. Moon's boring. Does that make sense to you? Because it sure as hell doesn't make sense to me. I mean, think about it. We had less tech than a modern iPhone, and they sent dudes to the moon in a tin-foil rocket. They bounced around, planted a flag, made a phone call, then came home like it was a camping trip. And after a few missions, we were just like, yeah, we're good. No more moon. Like, what? Why? You ever ask why? Why didn't we build a base? Why no moon colony? Why didn't Elon launch something up there by now? There's gotta be a reason. And bro, I've heard all the theories. Some of them, crazy. Some of them, way too crazy to be fake. And some might just be the truth. One theory, we never went in the first place. I know, that sounds nuts. But have you seen those videos? The shadows are all over the place. The flag is waving. And don't get me started on that missing telemetry data. NASA lost the original tapes. How do you lose the tapes of the greatest achievement in human history? Like, you lose your keys, not the moon landing. Then there's the Van Allen radiation belts. Supposedly super deadly. Like, melt your organs deadly. And these astronauts just cruised right through them? In the 60s? In aluminum cans? I don't know, man. Doesn't sit right. Something's off. Really off. But let's say we did go. Why stop? Funding? Maybe. Politics? Probably. But we spent trillions on wars. Could have built a whole freaking moon city. Zero gravity jiu-jitsu, moon mushrooms, alien neighbors. Who wouldn't want that? Speaking of aliens, that's another theory. What if we found something up there? Something we weren't supposed to see, like ruins or structures or a sign that says, keep out. What if we were warned? Thanks for visiting, don't come back. Man, I get chills just thinking about it. There's even this one story. Supposedly, Neil Armstrong saw something, like craft watching them, from the crater rim, and he never talked about it publicly. But other astronauts hinted at it. There are things out there. We were never alone, and NASA, silent. But bro, let's back up. The real issue might be this. We just can't go anymore. Not won't, can't. Maybe we lost the tech, or the knowledge, or the people who knew how. And now we're stuck, like we peaked too early. Technology's weird like that. Sometimes progress isn't forward, it's sideways. We've got TikTok and AI girlfriends, but can't build a rocket like Saturn V. That thing was a beast. And now, we can't even replicate it. NASA literally said that. It's too hard to rebuild. So maybe we forgot how. Or maybe we got soft, or distracted, or scared. Because the moon isn't just a rock. It's a mystery, an ancient one, maybe older than Earth. Some even say, it's hollow, I know, wild. The ringing bell sound when it was hit, that's real. NASA admitted that. It rang like a bell. What does that even mean? Rocks don't ring. Unless there's something inside, something big, something mechanical. Look, I'm not saying it's a Death Star, but I'm also not saying that. We know nothing about that place. Just a few landings, some dusty flags, and photos we barely question. Meanwhile, we got billionaires launching Teslas into orbit, but no moon base, no return trips, no mining, no answers. China's going now. That's interesting. They're not playing. They're building stations, planning colonies. What do they know? What are they looking for or guarding against? Because maybe the real secret is what's under the surface. There's talk of anomalies, magnetic fields that don't make sense, thermal spots, underground tunnels. Could be natural, could be ancient, or alien. Could be a base already there, watching, waiting. So here's the big question. Are we not going because we're afraid of what's up there, or because we were told not to? And who would tell us that? Not another country. Something older, something way more advanced, something that's always been there, watching us. Or maybe it's all just stories. Maybe we just got lazy. Maybe people stopped caring. Attention spans got shorter. Politics got messier. Budgets got slashed. And the moon just didn't sell ad space. But man, I don't buy that. Not for a second. Because space is the ultimate frontier. It's dangerous. It's unexplored. And that's exactly why we should be there. Humans are built to explore, to push limits, to ask questions, even the uncomfortable ones, especially those. And the moon, it's the biggest mystery in plain sight. You ever notice how we talk about Mars more than the moon now? It's like we're skipping a step. Why go to the fourth planet when we haven't figured out the one next door? Makes no sense, man. That's like trying to hike Everest when you haven't even made it out of your driveway. But NASA, they're all like, moon's not the priority. What? The moon is the training wheels of space. It's our cosmic backyard, and we just ignore it? Or are we being diverted? Think about it. Every time someone gets close, projects get cancelled. Funding disappears. People resign or vanish from the public eye. Look into Project Artemis, the new moon mission. They've been delaying it, pushing launch dates back and back. Technical issues? Maybe. But it feels more like stalling, like they're unsure or scared or waiting for permission. From who, though? And did you know there are classified moon missions? You won't hear that on the news. But military payloads have gone up. Secret satellites, high orbit tech. Some say there's a base already up there. Not ours, not Russia's, something else. Remember the dark side of the moon? The part we never see. No light ever hits it. We can't observe it from Earth. That's where things get weird. UFO reports, signals, heat signatures, even structures. That's not science fiction. That's from leaked data. What if the moon isn't just a satellite? What if it's occupied? Imagine civilizations that predate us, watching from above, monitoring us like lab rats. Sounds crazy? Not to ancient cultures. They spoke of moon gods, sky watchers, celestial beings. The Sumerians had tablets. They showed two moons. Then one fell. The other stayed, left to balance the sky. What if this thing isn't natural? What if it was placed, like a giant observation deck, or even a ship, one that stopped working? There are scientists, real ones, with credentials, who say the moon is too big, too perfectly placed. It stabilizes Earth, controls tides, affects human biology. Women's cycles sync with it. Plants grow differently under it. That's not a coincidence. And here's the trippy part. We don't have any other moon like it in our system. None of the other planets have a moon that's size to planet ratio. Ours is huge, suspiciously huge, like it shouldn't be there. But it is. And we don't even question it. Why? Because we're taught not to. School gives you the basics, but it never gives you the questions. This is the moon. It's just a rock. End of story. Don't look deeper. Don't ask why or who put it there. But bro, I have to ask because it's too perfect. And perfect is suspicious. Ever hear about Operation Moonblink? It's a real thing. Government-tracked lights flashing on the surface. Blinking patterns, regular intervals, as if something was signaling. They never explained it. Files just disappeared. But some astronomers still talk about it, quietly. And there's also Apollo 20, not officially real. But videos leaked, showed a giant craft inside a crater, covered in dust, mummified bodies, high-tech symbols. Looks like something from a movie, but the footage is weirdly detailed, and the guy who leaked it disappeared. It's like we're scratching the surface, and beneath it is a story we're not ready to hear, or not allowed to. We think the moon is safe, familiar, but familiarity is a trick. It's hiding something ancient and possibly dangerous or divine. Could be a prison, could be a vault, could be a weapon that stopped working. Maybe it crashed here. Maybe it's still functional, watching, listening, waiting for something or someone. Us? I mean, think about it. What if we do go back and we wake something up? Something that was sealed long ago. Something not meant for us to find. That's how horror movies start, man. But this is real. No script, just silence. The kind that makes you question everything. And what if someone's already been back? In secret. Private companies, black budget operations, hidden astronauts, mining rare elements, or recovering tech, reverse engineering stuff we don't understand. Would you tell the public? Probably not. Too much panic. Too much power imbalance. People can't even handle AI girlfriends right now. Imagine telling them the moon is alive, or conscious, or artificial, or worse. A weapon, placed here, watching us evolve. You ever get that feeling when you stare at it? Like it's staring back? There's a reason it's in every religion, every culture, every myth. It's not just a rock, it's a symbol, maybe a warning, or a promise. We just don't know which. And maybe we're not ready to know. Maybe that's why we stopped going. Maybe we looked and didn't like what we saw. Maybe we can't go back because we were told, you're not welcome, or you're not ready, or not yet. And that silence?